What students and every function. I'll take a small topic which you can connect it up and maybe you can start doing about small projects on this work. So mostly I'm dealing with related to the encapsulation, that is a drug delivery system which is now more in space, now taking up a lot of bioaspect systems so that you want a targeted drug delivery. So I have chosen for this today's talk regarding about the algae-based encapsulation, where I can write encapsulation polyphenols. Why I should take the polyphenols? We are eating every day different type of the food, isn't it? We are eating the vegetables, different type of the foods. What is the need of eating all those things? We have to need something from natural food so that whatever as we are every day growing, we are going to have free radical generating in our body. That is how we go for the aging process. Every day we are going to release some of the free radicals being generated. These are going on. So basically from Center for Biosecretion, that is from the IIT. Because if you're all talking, then I don't have to say anything out. with how much we are going to drop so many near and dear persons, and what are viral things, mutagenic and cardioprotective. All of these are being helped by using this polyphenol. So we used to say that use SCADA during the virus when we have the corona thing. So what was the SCADA is made up of? It's nothing but all the natural ingredients. What we used to have in our daily life when we are putting in sambar or whatever we are using it. All these are nothing but the active constituents which we are thinking about. So they don't have any biological activity, but they are having so many biological activity in addition to diabetes, osteoporosis, CV diseases, thyroid, anemia, liver-related diseases. All of these are actually helpful in one or the other way for us without our knowledge, but we are mainly consuming it. But these are the ways which it is being helpful for us. The question is that what is the topic about this encapsulation? Why do we have to do? As I said, that stability is one of the important parameters. Whenever they take any packed food, we see that label. Why? Because of the stability. So we want to see that how much exactly this is being stored or is food processing thing. So because of the plant polyphenols, they are from different geographical regions. One thing is just try to grow it up in a pot in our home or some in the fields. All geographical origin is different about. And because of that, we have different availability of the available data. So what is that? Still there is a gap to understand how the bioavailability. Whatever we are eating, it has to go to the stomach, isn't it? Everything has to go to our stomach. The stomach is what has a high acidic pH. So what happens? Whatever is there, it is likely to kill the microorganism, etc. But even our bioactive constants are going to degrade. Ultimately it has to reach to the small intestine where we have the absorbing capacity of almost of whatever the food materials that we are eating it. So mostly the beneficial effects is being taken up from our small intestine. But to go to the small intestine, it has to cross the barrier, that is the stomach, of a high pH, that is acidic pH 1 to 2. So in that case, what is that? We have to see that it's very difficult to surpass this because 60 to 70% is being destroyed where in the stomach, only that 20 to 40% of it is able to happen. So whenever we take the drugs in capsule form or anything, the capsule is nothing but an encapsulated one which will withstand the pH and able to deliver by the time it comes to the small intestine. That's how the therapeutic drugs or allopathic medicines work out very quickly. But now the thing is that what I am talking about is regarding the polyphenols. So how does food processing and storage influence the polyphenol content and this impact the bioavailability of the foods? That is what we want to see about the shelf life. So the stability of this is that can this encapsulation be a promising approach? That is what we want to see about that to limit whatever this limitations because they are prone for oxidation. Whatever the polyphenols, when you keep cut out apple and beetroot, what happens? It becomes brownish in color, isn't it? So what is that? Because of oxidation, they are unstable. Sometimes because of the heat, light, pH, and sometimes unpleasant taste. These are some of the reasons that the polyphenols actually limit their application, though they are having so many beneficial properties about that. So we have to overcome this limitation so that the polyphenol content and the antioxidant activity can be maintained, and that's how we can see that the encapsulation approach is said to be as a promising approach. So that is what I was saying about because of the no bioavailability. Whatever the food material we are trying to take that, we are ingesting it. But once we ingest, the low solubility we call increasing pH value because of the small in the stomach. The poor absorption is likely to happen in the small intestine because of the degrading of our bioactive constant. So in that case, what is that? The next step was to take it up that whatever the bioactive constant here at present I'm talking here is about the polyphenols. Then we take it up for encapsulation which can ameliorate the limitations what I had said about the previous slide about. So that's how we come to encapsulation. Encapsulation is nothing but entrapment. You can see this. So it is like an entrapment. This is what we have our bioactive constant and the shell is like being an entrapped here. By that is it. It's mostly about whatever the nanotechnology curious about. So here is to preserve the biological activity and improve the stability so that it can be released very slowly at the respective place of the small intestine, overcoming the acidic period. So not only the encapsulation can deliver the bioactive compounds like polyphenols, we can have minerals, vitamins, phytosterols, fatty acids, lycopene, and probiotics. These are some of the things we do have. We can go with the encapsulation technique. So as I said that why the purpose about this, because a lot of industries are trying to have this in the form of either food, pharmaceutical, nutraceutical or cosmetic industries where we can enhance the control rates, mask the unpleasant taste, enhance the acceptability and protect them from the light, pH or different temperature. And that's how this is the purpose. And you can see that the application of encapsulation doesn't only restrict to only food. We can go to household, personal care, pharmaceutical, agriculture, waste treatment. Yes, we do have textile, photography, electronics, heat, food. There are different types of encapsulation of different types of products. Whatever we are carrying, mobile is also encapsulated with different type of the electronic chips and all that. So different encapsulation methods are there. At present, I am going with this technique, that is an extrusion technique. But because for that, we require a delivery system, because it is, as I am saying, it is covering outside. How does that cover happen? What is that cover? It is nothing but a delivery system which can be a matrix. So it can be natural matrix or synthetic. At present, in my this work, I am going to present with alternate, which is natural matrix, which is helpful as a delivery system. So what I did was like to identify and extract different polyphenols from the one plant extract and try to encapsulate the alginate and see its stability for a period of 1 year and check its bioavailability, what was there before 1 year and after a completion of 1 year, what is the thing. So is it stable or not? So that's how a small study this is. So I have taken a small plant which we are all aware. Tulsi, everybody is aware, everybody is having in our homes. Also, it is said that the holy Besr or Tulsi, that is also in a volume. Mostly it comes from our Ayurvedic medicine. We all know that what is benefit of having Tulsi in our homes and also the therapeutic effects of that, because of the, it is able to have some health concerns for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. So what I did was we did in two parts. That is, first take the sample, extract it, and check at the lab level the different phytochemical positive therapeutic effects, and later go there with identification of different polyphenols and go for the encapsulation. So we took the plant, only the leaves were taken out, grinded it out, and the reflex is that we evaporated to have a concentrate powder, and this was dried and taken up for further thing. So once we have the powder of the tulsi which is being concentrated with the ethanol, ethanol actually makes a lot of bioactive constants. It doesn't matter whether it is polyphenol or anything, but ethanol is one of the good extract and biosolvent which can be taken up. So once we have the extract, we just saw that what is the different constants present. That extract has now, first important thing is polyphenols are present or not. So we check the polyphenol, it is protopolyphenol. Once we know protopolyphenols, we understood how much amount of the flavonoids are present, and the both of them are having a good amount of antioxidant activity in addition to different type of the protein and carbohydrates. And later when we took this extract and we ran through the HPLC system by using the gradient system, that means acetic acid and acetonitrile, we identified lot of peaks. But we don't have so many standards in our center, so we had like 10 to 12 standards from that we identified that they belong from different groups. Okay, they are from flavonols, vitamin C, flavonols, flavonone and phenol. Different type of the polyphenols were present. Now the thing is, now we know the polyphenols are present in our plant. Now we want to encapsulate it so that we can see the stability. As I said that this is a natural polymer. Alginate is actually taken from the seaweed, brown seaweed is taken this extract as polymer. Mostly consists of drops of alpha-glucuronate and linked with beta-D monoate residues. And it has gained a lot of importance in the targeted drug therapy system because of its excellent biocompatibility and or whatever the ice creams we found or custards, what we have that. We add a gelling agent. It's nothing but the seaweed, different type of the seaweeds which are able to eatable things we are using as a stabilizing agent, and mostly the gelation is taken by the pores with the diamond cation. That is the calcium ions are being added so that we will get the sodium chloride excluded out with having a sodium alginate as the gelling agent. So this was the preparation of microencapsulation. Very simple technique. We don't require any sophisticated instrument. We require a burette and one beaker and one stirrer. That's the only thing. These small things we can have it. We can do this experiment in our own lab only. So we take this, whatever the extract, dissolve it out with the sodium alginate capsule and try to put one drop by drop with sodium chloride about this. And what we get is after stirring out, we get like this greens, which is with controlled extract, and this is with the extract. So once we dry it, we can see like this. The alginate microspheres and sodium controlled mixes with the extract about that. And we actually store it. And we observe that the diameter is about 2 millimeters. And the encapsulation efficiency was very good. We observed that it was having 85%. With a spore technique, that is an exclusion technique, we were able to encapsulate about around 85% with a heat of 7.2. And then we later characterize, I could see that how this beads looks like. So we saw that the beads were a little bit rough here and somewhere this is food. Because what happens, that once we add the extract, this gaps are there is being occupied with the extract. That is the carboxylation process about an ionization of different types of the carbon atoms happening here, so that the bead is being encapsulated actually smooth the surface that compared to the control, which is the rough surface about it. And then we analyze, we wanted to know that is there any change of mood. Obviously yes, this is only arginate powder. But when we have this control alginate here, so we can see the change of the C double bond group here, that comes to CH here. But after encapsulation, can you see the drip of here? So this shows that it is being encapsulated with different type of the the plant is efficiently entrapped and converting the stability this of this microsphere is being done over here. The other one is about like once we encapsulate it, now we want to get back to the normal to check that stability is there or not. What we did is the destabilization process. So we took the microsphere boiling and then we with the TCA 10% then centrifuge back and check the supernatant and calculate the polyphenol. But before calculating the polyphenols, we also wanted to see that at different temperature and pH how much it affects about. As I said about that, polyphenols are very prone for temperature, light and different type of pH. So we wanted to see that at different temperatures we have seen and different time intervals. And we observed that only at the 80 degrees on the 7th hour, the amount of polyphenols released is very good. Why? At a certain temperature, the bond is being broken down, whatever the alginate with the carbon atom is being released out of the different polyphenols because polyphenols are rich with OH groups. And then we check the polyphenol content for a period of 12 months and simultaneously check even the antioxidant activity. Can you see this one which is like maroon in color? We saw a change or reduce of the stability of the polyphenols when we kept for 1 year. Whereas our microspheres, which is in blue color, they were maintained having very less stability or anything about it when compared to the unencapsulated microsphere. And same thing in addition, since we also saw the different antioxidant profiles using the BPA and testosterone about the because why antioxidants are talking about polyphenols because they are able to capture or reduce the free radicals which are being generated in our body. These are the two acids which shows that it is very good scavenging activity. They are able to scavenge the free radicals generated by testosterone or BPA. They are able to see that they are able to maintain the stability was maintained by our polyphenols in the encapsulated alginate. In addition to this, we saw that because I basically work with diabetes as mathematic groups, so I want to check that in addition to polyphenols, because of the encapsulation of the albumin. And in addition to this, as I said that, this is a very important slide where I want to say about that. As I said that it has to pass through our stomach. So the pH varies, it comes to 2 pH, 1 to 2 pH. So in that case, whatever the unencapsulated, everything the polyphenols are being released here, but they are not stable here. But whereas unencapsulated they are released less, but where we wanted to see this mostly at the intestinal stimulation form, we observed that this is actually being maintained and more bioavailability is open or being available for us at the small intestine level so that the therapeutic effect takes place. And this was assessed by our bioaccessibility test where we can see that the total polyphenols, encapsulated microspheres, unencapsulated and encapsulated. The index shows that it is mostly the encapsulated bioaccessibility is more at the intestinal level compared to the static level. So overall with this small study which we conducted, it is tulsi plant, we have taken up, made the extract and processes this polyphenols, antioxidant and different type of the anti-diabetic antioxidant obesity activities. And it was used by a small extrusion method. You don't have to have any sophisticated instrument. With a small technology, we were able to see that the bioavailability of the polyphenols was maintained here. And in addition to this, we saw that 12 months the polyphenol, antioxidant, anti-diabetic, anti-obesity activities were also maintained. And this gastrointestinal digestion rate, the pH varies 1 to 2. Release more polyphenols in intestine so that they can exert the therapeutic potential when compared to an encapsulated extract. So based upon this research, you can say that this application can make it as a functional food or nutraceutical application. But for that, before that, we have to do the preclinical studies and clinical studies to be in a realistic environment. Then only we can say that whatever the technology we have taken at the lab level, it is able to do it at the realistic environment also. So these are the students who have worked. So this is one of my students who work on this. These are all the PhD students. Most of this work is being carried out by the AC grant. And a lot of research work is being carried out in the lab. In addition to the encapsulation of this drug therapy, we are also working with Desmodium. With the molecular pathway, I am also working with citrus peel, which is considered to be waste. I want to take the waste to a resource one. What are the different benefits about that? In addition to this, I am also working with bean products, and in addition to the silkworm, also I am working to see that how they are having therapeutic activities can be utilized in different pathways. We can see by cell culture and in vivo studies. So this is my case. Thank you for giving the opportunity. I am from CBSE from here, this building. This is my work. Thank you. I hope you have understood a little bit about, as I wanted to connect it to a smaller level, not so very big. Because I want to see what day to day we are consuming it, how exactly it is helpful for us. But if you keep for a longer period of time, we are not going to get that benefit. For that reason, we go for this encapsulation technology so that we can have a larger input and larger benefit whatever we are eating in. Ultimately, we should be healthy. Whatever it is that whatever we are speaking about any science, ultimately the goal of any scientist or a researcher is the welfare of the patient or the human being. Saying that we don't have any toxic effects. So this is one of the way we can try to see that the toxic effects are being reduced. Drug targeted delivery is maintained about. So any questions, students? Most of you were talking. Yes, sir. Algae concentration. So it is about 2 milligrams, 2 millimoles, small amount. So that we should get a gel-like structure. So that when it is gel-like structure, it is able to encapsulate our extract, plant extract, which is a powder form. So we want to see that the gelation should be there, so that we have a round covering behind the plant, so that it is safe. And we allow to dry or just at room temperature. So we don't have to keep anywhere like that. At room temperature, it gets dried out, and it is stored at that because it's very simple technology, sir. Any student can do this. That's what I always say this. Why I have chosen this topic is as it's a biotechnology of students, we don't have to use bigger technology. Small things, we don't have the big instruments. It's not like that, oh, that instrument is having this. But a smaller technology only will